Hey, good morning.
Good
Welcome to
morning.
another episode of Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T.
And I'm Twizzle.
Good morning, Twizzle.
Good morning, T.
How are you this wonderful Tuesday morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm on a juice cleanse, and this is great.
Is that what you're drinking for coffee today?
For coffee today, my wonderful friends. Not sure if you can see that color. It's red.
Ugh,
It's not natural.
okay.
I got some beets and apples and carrots and ginger and
Mm.
lemon.
Well, I had to break it to you, but beets are natural, so that the color sounds pretty natural to me.
It hurts all of my being. I would love a burger right now. Like I would rob a bank in exchange for a burger right now.
A burger at 8 in the morning.
Yes, a burger at
Remind me
eight.
to never do this juice cleanse.
But no, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So today in Georgia, it is election day right here in Georgia.
Ooh.
So there are two elections, two runoff elections from the big election that we all had. Um, John Ossoff and I believe David Perdue and um, that other guy, two other people, and Kelly Loeffler and what is that guy's name? I actually voted for that guy.
Oh,
I did, but I'm not gonna go vote today because I voted early because I'm too worried about Corona, and we assume that like the voting polls are gonna be insane anyway. So my whole house just voted ahead of time.
and that's awesome. And it's awesome we can do that. Good job,
Right?
T. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. Yay, balls!
Do your civic duty.
Civic duty, civic duty.
Woohoo!
Woot woot. So I'm feeling pretty good today. The juice
Good.
cleanse is kind of working. Um,
I just don't understand how it makes you feel good if you're not putting solids in your body. I don't get it.
I thought the same thing. I call them by colors because it's easier that way than
Mhm.
adding like all the ingredients. But the orange one is my favorite one. That's like carrots and oranges and
And like
ginger and
ginger.
turmeric. Like that one is like wakes me right up, man. That one's really good.
Yeah, I used to work at Whole Foods in the juice bar. So I used to make those juices
Mm.
and like the green ones and stuff. I could understand doing the cleanse if it was smoothies, because for me I can definitely substitute smoothies as because they're thick as a meal. I can't do it with the liquid. I don't know. I know people who drink a copious amounts of water and then they don't eat as much.
Mhm.
I just don't. I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't
It's
do it. I give you
it's
credit.
something.
And what do
No,
you do
I
if you feel
love it.
dizzy?
Say again.
If you feel dizzy, what do you do?
I eat some almonds.
Plain? Just straight
Plain,
up?
straight up almonds, bro. Like plain almonds, and about like not even a handful, maybe like three or four,
I give you
and
credit.
that'll work. And lots of water, lots and lots and lots of water.
Sounds
And
like
I'm
a
always
lot of
gonna.
peeing to me.
Oh my god, there's so much peeing, bro. Oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere because I have to pee.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh,
No,
and
thank you.
I love you too. Yeah.
I love you.
And I was telling Twizzle guys, so the day before the juice cleanse, I knew I was going to do a juice cleanse because I needed to get back on a healthy track. You know, I've been eating unhealthy for a little bit too long. So I was hopping back on it, right? So the day before the juice cleanse, I was like, you know what I'm going to have for dinner? Tacos. Man, oh man, that first day was rough.
You went out with a bang.
Oh my God, the things I would have done for a burger that day, or like a taco, or a solid food.
Mm-hmm. Poor tea.
Absolutely anything. Yeah. But I'm gonna make it. Today's the last day though. Today's the last day.
You got this. We're
I
proud of
can do
you.
this. Only 3 days this time.
Good.
Do this. Gonna be all right. All right. So where do you want to go from here, buddy?
Well, I think it's time to introduce our guest.
Oh, snap!
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, for those of
I
you,
hope it worked. Inviting her. I hope
right?
the link worked. I'm
Let's see
sorry
if
if it
this works,
didn't.
guys. Can we do it? Can we do it?
The suspense is killing me.
I don't know what that sound was.
I don't know either.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So, our winner of the ugly sweater contest is no other than Maxie!
Woohoo!
Wow.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Maxie.
This is
I'm so excited you're here.
that was very easy hopping on. That was neat.
Oh, good.
Right?
I was watching and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit it. 1, 2, go. They stopped talking about TPing. Okay, I'm going.
That's so cool. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you? You too. I haven't seen you guys in so long.
Right?
I miss
Tea
you.
and the Twiz.
What are you
I love
drinking for coffee today? Are you drinking coffee?
I did not get coffee.
That's okay.
I do have other beverages because actually I drink decaf coffee because regular coffee, caffeine really messes with me very badly.
Really?
Yeah, it has the exact opposite effect. So instead of energizing me, I get very jittery and anxious and sad. So I don't have.
This is so sad to hear.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry to you're like coffee with tea. I'm like, oh, caffeine. So if I have coffee, it has to be decaf. I usually get a decaf mocha iced coffee with cream only from Dunks. But today, because I woke up at 7:30, I didn't go to Dunks. So I have Dunks from yesterday, iced green tea, and a Seltzy boy, a pink apple and lemon seltzer.
Nice.
You picked a good day to not have coffee because tea's on her juice cleanse. If you didn't,
that's right. You are on
your all.
Yeah, it is delicious, buddy. It's the best.
I love life so much.
Don't worry, I'll drink all the coffee for the both of you combined and myself.
I usually drink water most of the day anyway, because I think I may have told you, T. I don't know if I told you, Emily, that I do intermittent fasting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I drink water and tea all day.
Man, I give you both credit with these diets.
It's easier than you think it is.
It's
I'd like to pick your brain about it later. We'll talk.
Day one, just measure. I could punch a baby, bro. I am so hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't because that's not cool. And babies are cool.
Yeah, I don't think the baby would be too happy. Neither would the parent or guardian.
I really don't have to fly to Georgia and try to bail you out.
We'll all have just free T-shirts.
Coffee with tea in jail.
Yeah. It's not my fault. You can't trust the babies. So Amanda Daniels said she's always wanted to try the fasting thing. So Maxie, I don't really fast that often. I do cleanses here and there. What can you share about fasting? How someone would start, and what you would do to start a fasting?
Well, there are a bunch of different fasting protocols. Probably the easiest one to get into is the 16-8 or the Leans games. So that's 16 hours of fasting with an 8-hour eating window. A lot of people find that as a good one to transition into other ones. The one I do is OMAD, 1 meal a day. So I fast for 23 hours and then I have a 1-hour eating window. But before that, I went even harder. I started with alternate day fasting. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I fasted all day. And then Tuesday and Thursday were I ate regularly. And then I ate whatever on the weekends. but I realized on Wednesday and Friday nights, I kept breaking at night. So I'm like, well, what if I change it to OMAD and I just break my fast at night? And that was like 10 times easier for me. And you just get all of your calories in for that day in that 1 hour eating window.
Do you lose weight through fasting? Like, what are the benefits of the fasting? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, when you hit, I believe it's when you hit 18 to 20 hours, that's like your prime fat burning zone. So when you don't eat your insulin drops, your body's like, I need to burn energy. Where am I going to get it from? So it burns through your glucose, and then around 18, 20 hours, it gets into fat burning mode. So it burns through your fat stores.
Wow.
Yeah. So I first heard about it from my sister, who's a naturopathic doctor. Okay. And she lost a ton of weight with it. I lost 40 pounds this year with it. Wow. And I got 10 more to go. But
you are amazing.
I appreciate it. But the thing is that you just like drink water all day. And the other benefit, there actually are benefits. It may be linked to helping to prevent Alzheimer's.
Oh,
it might. They think that there might be a connection with it, but also like your body gets to repair itself, and if you fast for more than 24 hours, your body goes into autophagy. So it's the natural process of recycling like cells and everything. So it's pretty good for you. People don't like to think of it that way, like that can't be good for you not to eat. But I'm like, well, I mean, if only if people like, if they're pregnant or breastfeeding, or maybe if someone has an eating disorder, they shouldn't do it because like that's triggering and they shouldn't be doing that.
Or like a diabetic.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the other thing. It has I cannot talk. Has the potential to reverse type 2 diabetes.
Say what now?
There have been several cases where it reverses type 2 diabetes because your insulin drops and everything. So instead of giving you more insulin, your body like does its thing, and
that's pretty cool. Kate said, "Good morning, Kate Martin." Good morning.
Amanda Daniels wants to know what are some concerns or things to watch out for.
I don't know. I'd say if you're hungry, eat. Listen to if you feel like you can't get to, like, oh no, I just have to wait 1 hour, but I'm so hungry. It's just like, just eat, break your fast. If you ruin it one day, it's not going to affect your progress. I haven't had like, that's really the only thing I can think of. I can't really think of like anything that I've encountered that was the problem. I'm sure you can find, if you look online, to a reputable source will tell you like, oh, look out for that, look out for this. But in general, like, I've been doing it for a year, and it's been the most consistent thing eating wise I've ever done. And
do you do this every day?
What?
You do this every day?
Like, I do it Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends I usually eat whatever I want.
And when you're eating, should you be like focusing on getting all your proteins in?
Yep. Okay. I make sure I hit my protein goal every day and my fiber goal every day, and then I'm hitting the correct amount of calories every day.
All right.
So I have like a my MyFitnessPal thing. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I hit my protein goal. Okay, I have 3 eggs. I have cod. I have this. I have that. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm like, mochi, having that. And then I just like sit and I'm like, okay. And I usually eat from like either 4 to 5 or 4:30 to 5:30.
That is impressive.
I did not know this about you. This is very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
This is really cool.
Yeah, so it's
learning a lot today.
And if you want to learn more, there are really good people on YouTube. Dr. Jason Fung, he wrote the obesity code and the diabetes code, and he's a big one for intermittent fasting. And Fledge Fitness, Edward V from Fledge Fitness on YouTube is wonderful, and he breaks it down in a way he has like articles and stuff that he quotes, and he breaks all the science down in a very understandable way, and he's a very cool guy.
Thank you.
So those are the two people I listen to a lot.
That's so cool. Yeah, you're like a wealth of knowledge. That was great.
Yeah.
Because I spent years just like watching videos, and there are days where I'm like, I hit a plateau. What do I do? And and Fledge Fitness is like, have you hit a plateau? And I'm like, why, yes. And it's like, keep being consistent. Consistency is key. Dip it. And I'm like, I needed that video. Why, thank you. So, yeah, I do that, and I walk and skip rope and stuff.
Wow. Well, Maxie, we asked you on because, and Kate Martin says, and you dance, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I haven't been dancing as much because of COVID, but yeah.
Soon enough.
I hope so.
We asked you on Coffee with Teas because you're the winner of Ugly Sweater Contest.
Oh my goodness.
What? That's you. Yeah.
What?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy that my ugly sweaters finally get recognized.
Right? You get
It's a magical day, magical morning.
I think we should take some time to just work out them bragging rights. Just
do that. And with this sweater today, it's bland, but it's my Nana sweater that she gave to me about a year or two ago.
That's so perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just like it's a subtle
sweater queen.
It belongs to my soon-to-be 96-year-old Nana.
Oh,
nice.
I mean, 96 on Groundhog Day.
Wow.
That's so exciting.
Wow, that's her, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how she did it. She's like a turtle, but she did it.
Man. All right, Maxie. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And if ever you would like to come on and extend your bragging rights, you have all the
full reign.
Right?
Just let us know.
I would love to.
That's you are the sweater queen, the ugly sweater queen. That is your title now. Unless you want king or whatever you want, you just tell us.
That's fine. No, queen is great. Thank you.
Go.
The sweater
are the ugly sweater queen.
I don't know what to say. I know. There's no crying in ugly sweaters. There's no crying. No ugly crying for ugly sweaters.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
You're welcome. Yeah. With your permission, we'd like to put your ugly sweaters in the comments after the show today.
Sure.
I loved the selection of them.
Yes, I loved your selection.
It was quite
just like, which ones? Because I've been doing the selfie ugly sweater for quite some time. And boy, I'm so happy that ugly sweaters are a thing and that they've expanded it to include Jewish holidays so that I could include my Hanukkah sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was really nice. But I'm like, oh, look, inclusion. How about?
It's nice.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, more of that.
One of them I got from like Kmart, and one of them my mom got me from Target. And I'm like, how nice that Target and Kmart are doing like Hanukkah sweaters or like interfaith sweaters. That's nice.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, very.
Yes.
You're welcome. All right, Maxie, well, we will see you next time.
Okay, thank you guys. Do I just click leave?
I think.
Okay.
We're all working it out, so you let us know if it works or not.
You let us know how it works.
Okay. So thank you both. I'll continue walking from my device. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Love you both.
Love you too. Oh, it worked.
Oh, right.
I mean, of course it worked. We knew that.
Yeah, we know how everything works.
We know how everything works. We're so good at this.
We're not just winging it. What?
No, that's ridiculous. We always know what we're doing at all times. It's a a thing that we
do. So, guys, that was the end of our Maxi segment, and we're going to move on to a new segment that T thought of, which is really cool. We're going to move on to feel good news because we all need a little positivity in our lives, right?
Yes, absolutely.
T, you can go first with your article.
I'm so excited. Okay, guys. So I was looking through this article, and I'm going to read it for you because I would love to like memorize it, but there's a lot of big words in this. I'm just saying.
You're going to read the whole thing?
No, God, no. So I thought this was the coolest shit ever. So researchers pull carbon out of the sky and invert it into instant jet fuel, reshaping aviation for good. I'm going to say it again. Researchers pull carbon out of the sky and convert it to instant jet fuel, reshaping aviation for good. My whole brain just exploded, bro. What? They're pulling carbon out of the sky. That's insane.
It's wild.
I thought that was the coolest shit ever. So
Yeah.
the University of Oxford's Peter Edwards, him and his colleagues designed a new ion-based catalyst that represents an inexpensive way to directly capture the atmospheric CO2 and converting it into jet fuel. Jet fuel range of hydrocarbons. I don't understand the whole thing. Not gonna lie to you. There's a couple things I just don't get. But the idea is absolutely fascinating. That they think about, like, if this becomes commercialized, would like plane tickets go down because you don't have to pay for the fuel anymore? It's coming out of the sky, and it's also taking carbon out of the sky. So is that, I think it's helping with the climate crisis. It's a twofer, it's a threefer, it's a 12fer. It's amazing. It's so cool.
It's
So
really neat to see how throughout the years the different ways we're making energy through accessible things.
Oh my God.
You know?
It's fascinating. Like, humans are wonderfully horrible.
Which brings me to my next article, I think. I was scrolling through Facebook after T had introduced this cool new segment to us. Not that I planned on getting my article from Facebook, but I had saw an article about a woman in Oak Harbor, Washington. Her name is April Didana, and she's a Wendy's employee. And since October, she's been telling all of her customers that she loves them. Which at first, it's like I can see how that'd be a little weird if I was at a fast food place and someone just told me they love me. But then when I really read the article, it's truly eye-opening. She basically tells everyone that she loves them, and she lets them know that they are loved and that they matter, and that she loves you. And she says that if people can hate for no reason, why can't I love? And it really opened my eyes. And she's changed a lot of lives, and she's met a lot of different people through this. And there was one story that is in the article about her meeting an elderly woman who started crying after she told her she loved her. And upon asking why, the woman had recently lost her husband and her brother. And so she had no one to tell her that they loved her. And so when this employee told her that, it was a bonding moment. And so the two see each other regularly now. But there's her whole backstory is in this article. This woman is wonderful, and she's spreading positivity with 3 simple words. And the whole, if people can hate for no reason, why can't I love? And I think that that's a really good resonating quote that I think anyone should start thinking of, because I think that the world will be a better place if we just took more time to love, and so doesn't she. And I'll share the article in the comments later, but it's worth the read, and small acts of kindness are very important and around us every day, so keep your eyes peeled.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, just that simple I love you changed that woman's whole life.
And many others. It's so simple and yet so strong.
That's beautiful, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. That is a feel-good story. I just got super excited about this plane thing, but oh my God.
I mean, that's wild.
That
plane thing is wild.
So wild.
It's feel good for our future.
No, please. God, yes, please. That was such a beautiful story. Thanks, Twizzle. Kate asked me, have you voted in a runoff election for the Senate? I sure have. And I voted early because we didn't want to go down there to our voting place isn't too far from here, but it's at a church and it's always packed during election day, and we just didn't want to go through that. So we voted early.
She did her civic duty.
Did my civic duty. Okay. You know what time it is, Twiz?
What time is it?
Do you know what time it is? It's Twizzle time. It's Twizzle time. What time is it? It's Twizzle time.
Should get that on recorded and keep it in my back pocket for whenever I want to say anything in life.
You gotta hit it with this though. Twizzle time. It's Twizzle time. Yeah.
Oh, T. All right. Well, for Twizzle time, I don't have much to say today. I will in the future, but I just want to bring up that the Dentist Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee is looking for members still. So if you know somebody who knows somebody or know somebody who's interested, or if you're interested, please, please, please do not be afraid to reach out to me. I will give you all the information you need. You can find it on the town website, but I'd like to know you're interested, so please message me. I'm a nice person, I swear.
Very nice person.
And, we're really looking for members because we really want to make this committee as strong as it can be. We want to start making difference in the town. So, yeah. Please reach out to me, and thank you for letting me talk about it during my Twizzle talk.
Yeah.
I have no real updates for the paralegal realm right now. I need deadlines, which will bring us to our next segment, because I need to get my resume out there. I need to get some professional headshots done. I've been slacking because I took a little break around the holidays to recharge. I think everyone needs to recharge. But we're going to talk about our next segment because I'm going to need some deadlines. And T, deadline check-in. How are you doing?
Deadline check-in. Pretty bad this week.
Same boat, buddy. We're in the same boat.
So this week, my deadlines were to write a poem. I started a poem, but I didn't finish. And to read. So I set goals for myself per day because I should be reading and writing every single day as a writer. I read yesterday. No, I read the day before yesterday. I missed a couple days. So my deadlines aren't going great. What else did I have on my deadline? Oh, I'm supposed to be adding poems to my published book. And I added none. Not a single. Nada. So how are your deadlines going, peeps?
So let's make deadlines for each other right now.
Okay.
By next week, I want you to have a poem added to your book.
Okay. Whew, I can do that. Okay. One.
We're gonna start low, and then we'll start piling again once you get in the hang of it.
Okay. I could do that. I'm gonna write a poem this week, guys. I will have a poem next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Would you like a deadline? I don't know. Okay.
Tell me I need to have a rough draft for my resume by this time next week.
Oh, you know what I'd like you to have, Twizzle?
What?
I'd like you to have a rough draft for your resume by this time next week.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I'll try.
I don't mean to be so hard on you, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta do what we gotta do. I'll work on it.
Okay, good.
Hopefully by this time next week.
Right? If you guys have any deadlines, throw them in the comments. Let us know what your deadlines are. When do they do? What do you have to do? What have you not done?
Yeah, if you want to give us deadlines, we'll try.
Yeah.
It's got to be somewhat reasonable, but
word,
we'll go for it. I mean, it'll be interesting to read.
You know what? Yeah.
Connect with you, so I mean,
we'll take some of your deadlines. We'll see. Anyone but Kate. We don't want your deadlines, Kate, because they're gonna be oddly specific.
Yeah. I can't really grade papers, but we can try.
I can try. Everyone gets an A+ because I love you all.
Oh, no.
No, no.
I won't allow that to happen.
Amanda Daniels says, I need to work out. I'm going to try for 3 times this week. Ooh, that is a nice deadline. Yeah, all right, you know what, Amanda? I will do that with you. I will try to work out 3 times this week as well.
Does yoga count as working out? Because I'll join you if it's yoga related.
I think so. Yoga is harder than it looks, and harder than it sounds. Them poses, man. I would much rather run.
So, Amanda, we'll try to do that with you this week, and we'll let you know by this time next week and how well we did.
Word.
Yeah. And now our next segment is the holiday of the day.
Yay!
Take it on, PT. Go for it.
All right, guys. We have 3 holidays of the day. So if you are an avid bird watcher, today is your day, bro. Absolutely is. Today is National Bird Day. So go look at some birds, go bird watch. I've never bird watched in my life. I've seen them fly, but I don't think that's the same thing. So yeah, bird watching. Today's your day, bro.
I don't think I've bird watched. I mean,
Have you?
No, I guess I've been out searching for birds. Like we had
Really?
the snowy owl on the Cape. I really wanted to see the snowy owl in Weston's Beach, so I went looking for the snowy owl. And then we had bald eagles on the Cape for a bit, so I went out seeing if I could find a bald eagle, but I didn't bird watch, you know. And so I don't know if that counts, but anyways.
I think it counts. Like if you're looking for a bird, like watch. I don't fucking know what bird watching is.
I don't know. There's a few shops that are for bird watchers on the Cape.
I mean, that's cool.
They're doing something cool today for their holiday.
They have to, right? I mean, it's their day.
It's their day.
You know? It's their day.
Who knows?
It's also okay. So before I tell you what this holiday is, Twizzle and I were talking about it before, and we said that we're not going to make this weird. No, we didn't. Twizzle said, "T, don't make this weird."
So, hey, T, we might have younger people.
Okay, so I will not make this weird.
I mean, you can hint at it because you always do, but don't make it too obvious.
So today is also National Whipped Cream Day.
And there she goes.
So go out and get yourself some whipped cream and enjoy it, or make it yourself. You know,
have a good time.
Have a good time. I know how to make whipped cream, right?
It's impressive.
Yeah. It's heavy cream and sugar, and then you whip it. You whip it real good.
Whip it.
Just whip it. Whip it real good. And our last holiday of the day, I think goes well with my juicing. If only I could chew. I can chew tomorrow.
You got
That's
it.
one thing you don't realize. I do have almonds, but only if I get dizzy. If I'm not dizzy, no almonds.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one thing you don't realize that you miss until you start juicing. Damn, when's the last time I chewed something? I miss it. Yeah. I don't know. Excuse me. Today is National Keto Diet Day, or National Keto Day. Ketogenic diet, the no carb, cut the carbs out of your diet. So fatty fruits and vegetables and no carbs at all. And I am a sandwich eating mofo, bro. I love sandwiches, so this will not work for me. But if it works for you, congratulations. Today is your day. So
apparently it's a diet day. That seems to be our trend with the juicing and the fasting and now the keto. We're getting all of them in here.
Right? We're getting all the diet,
but I give you all credit for your diets.
It is yeah. I was getting too far off the beaten path of eating healthy. I remember one day I had tacos for breakfast, and then I had a quesadilla, and then I had a bird, and I was like, "You're gonna die! Your heart's gonna explode out of your face. Go eat something green."
That's like COVID in a nutshell,
right? Yes, COVID, man. COVID fucked my whole body up, bro. I was on a plane.
Yeah, it happens. Anything can happen these times.
Anything can happen.
Anything.
That's pretty much it for us this week, right?
I think so. We're we're revamping our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned. And don't forget, Tia has her new segment, Uncorked with
Alexa,
Tea.
pause.
Alexa
Sorry.
wanted to chime in there. But T has her new Uncorked with T. It's Friday nights, right?
Yes, Friday nights at 7 p.m. And this Friday is Zainab Gilliam. Z and I go way back to junior high school. She is a doula and a chef. She owns
Cool.
Bougie Soul Food. And
So cool.
listen, today she always puts up things on Facebook about her meals. Today she put up blackberry cooked lamb or something like that. And I was just like, I didn't know that was a thing. No idea. Amazing chef and a doula and a mother of 5. I don't know how she breathes, but we're going to figure it out this Friday, 7 o'clock, right here on the Tamora Israel page. And it'll be Uncorked with T. And come join us this Friday at 7 p.m. It's going to be a blast.
It's not family friendly.
It is not family friendly. Do not bring your children.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, guys. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. You guys are great. You keep the comment section alive. Love it. See you next week.
All right, guys.
Our podcast.
Yes, please check out our podcast. The podcast is in the chat thingy.
Great. Good words.
Yep. Words are hard. The chat is in on the page. So make sure you check that out. Check out our podcast, please.
And later we will we'll put on the page both the articles we talked about today, so you can read a little further if you'd like to. On some feel-good news.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Twizzle is the best. And remember to join her committee if you're interested, if you live in Dennis. On the Cape, look for that committee, make a change, get involved in your community. It does make you feel better. I used to think that was bullshit until I got involved in my community and I loved it. So hop on that, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Remember that hurt people. So keep an eye on your pain. Stay safe. Godspeed. And we'll see you next week. Deuces. Bye, guys.
Bye.